Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as I said yesterday, today's video should be an interesting one because I have no idea what is going on. It is on a concealer that I just got in the mail from the company a few days ago. Let me just get into what concealer it is so I can describe why I have no idea what's going on. So let's just get into it. So this is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer pen. This retails for $10.99 for I don't know how much product you actually get in here because it doesn't say it on the actual pen, and I threw the box away, which leads me into the next thing. This only comes in 6 shades, and I don't know which shade this is. Now, they did send me 2 shades. They sent me this one, and they sent this one. I have no idea what either shade is because the actual pen doesn't say it on there, and I threw the box away. I'm actually really irritated right now that I threw the box away because I didn't expect it to not say the names. I'm obviously going to go ahead and use this one for today's video, but I don't know what shade it is. Looking at the 6 options that they have, I'm going to assume that this is either medium or medium deep. I'm pretty sure everyone who got the package got the same exact products. I was seeing a lot of people, you know, who were saying like, what can I do with this shade? So if you got the package and you still know like the names of the 2, can you let me know? Because I'm assuming this is either medium or medium deep. But I'm going to go ahead and read the claims because that's really all that I actually have to share with you before I start putting this on my face. Let's see here. Finally, there's a soft brush concealer pen that glides on smoothly and improves skin's texture. Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer Pen contains vitamin-infused formula which brightens your complexion for a fresh, healthy look. This full coverage concealer pen is available in multiple shades from fair to deep. Alright, I'm gonna need y'all to relax. Alright, that's a stretch. Y'all, that's a reach there on multiple shades. I do know that CoverGirl is like rebranding, so I don't know if this was a part of the, you know, idea of rebranding or if the idea of rebranding happened after this. But I'm gonna need, you know, some more shades to be part of your rebranding there, CoverGirl. Okay, that's the move for 2018. All right, get on board. And it says their key benefits are vitamin-infused formula in a soft brush concealer pen, conceals skin imperfections to brighten your complexion, improves skin's texture, suitable for sensitive skin, dermatologist tested. All right. Alrighty then, so it seems this is all I'm going to be able to get done for today because Papa Too Much is outside my door talking about, come on, let's go. What's taking so long? Men. So before he has to catch these hands, I'm just going to wrap it up here. I was able to put the concealer on and set it. I guess we're going for that no makeup look today. It is 10:14, so I'm going to go about my business and then come back later so you can see how this held up and give my thoughts on this concealer. Alrighty then, so it is 5:08 and this is what my face is looking like. So if you haven't noticed, I don't look like how I did before I left. Pay no mind, I had to take my brows off. Is this what my life has come to? I literally just said I had to take my brows off, but the makeup that I had on my brows I had to take off. It's a long story, it's not there anymore, so we're just gonna pay attention to the concealer like below my eyes because this is, yeah. And some interesting things have been discovered while I was gone. Like I mentioned before I left, I did not know what shades I was putting on my face, but I went back in my phone and I found the snaps that I had posted of me unboxing the package from Covergirl, and it shows that the extreme light shade that I have here is their shade light. Ooh, let me see if this is gonna work. In the corner there on the packaging, it says that's the shade light medium. But what's interesting here is the shade that I actually used in today's video, this one. This is the shade deep. You have to really be close up to the phone to see it, but that is the shade deep. This is the darkest shade that this concealer comes in. I expect better from you, Covergirl, alright? You gave me one of the only bronzers that actually works on my skin tone, Covergirl Queen, and you gave us Covergirl Queen Collection, alright? So I know you can do better, so I'm gonna need you to do it, alright? 2018, we're not putting out any type of shade range, whether it's foundation or concealer, that only comes in 6 shades, and we're certainly not calling this deep, alright? Deep where? Deep in what? Because I know it's not range. Also, I wanted to point out that I think earlier I said this retails for $10.99, but on the little flyer that comes in the PR package it says $8.99, so I'm not sure if there's a mix-up with the Ulta website, because it can't be like one of those, oh, they're just, you know, relaunching a new type of product so the price is different or anything like that, because it's literally the same exact name, same shades, all of that, like pretty much the same description. So hopefully, you know, who wouldn't want it to just be a mix-up, and it's actually cheaper than I thought it was. And it says available in 6 shades, covers skin's imperfections without piling on a heavy layer thanks to its creamy formula. Use the soft brush tip to hide blemishes while the formula works to help improve overall texture for a bright, healthy look. Now it says to use the brush tip, and the brush tip is actually one of the things I dislike the most about this concealer. I usually don't like any product that has this type of applicator. That's one of the reasons why I don't care for the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I don't like this type of applicator, but at least with the LA Girl, it comes out creamy. It comes out rich and thick and creamy. This, you know, it says, you know, it's still creamy without being heavy, and I think that's where it kind of goes wrong, being that it's this type of applicator, because it just comes out weird when you're putting it on. Like after you know, put it onto your face, it's kind of like the middle of it is extremely, you know, creamy. You can see it, it almost looks wet, and then right around it, like that area almost instantly comes out chalky, which is just weird because it blends out, you know, pretty easily. There were no issues with that. It's just weird, you know, when you see it on your face. I don't care for how the applicator works there. But as far as the concealer goes, you know, if there wasn't the whole issue with the shade range there, because, you know, when there are more shades, it's easier to recommend because more people can find something for themselves. This is a very nice concealer. It's definitely one of those, you know, more everyday type of concealers, not a beat face. You know, it said full coverage. I don't know who is getting full coverage with this. The sponge did soak up a little bit of product, but shout out to the sponge. It was my first time using it today, and it certainly does not soak up as much product as other sponges that I have tried. This is the Japanese, I believe, beauty sponge. Ulta was having buy 2 get 1 free, so I got 3 of these. So it didn't soak up that much product, so it definitely gave me a medium coverage type of feel there. Do I think it's buildable to full coverage? You might. Not sure if you would want full coverage with this type of concealer. It has a pretty, you know, radiant type of finish, although I feel like my face has still stayed pretty matte throughout the day. You know, I'm getting oily there. You know, it's been what, 7 something hours there, no blotting or anything like that, so my oil is definitely starting to show through, but it's not as crazy as it's been other days, and I think this is still a more, you know, just glowy type of look to my face right now instead of just like full out oily. You know, I've mentioned before, it's not the easiest to find a concealer with a neutral undertone, so I can certainly appreciate that with this. And while I do think this is an okay concealer, will I pick it up, you know, ever again? Probably will. Your girl's not here for wasting anything. It's just hard sometimes as an influencer to be excited about things that you can't recommend, because you know not that many people of your following can try it out, if that makes sense. That's what I'm here to do. You know, it's it's cool to hear the little shade and all that other little stuff, but the point of people watching these videos is to get a sense of products before they purchase them themselves. So, you know, how can I sit here and be like, oh my god, it's so great, it's this, that, and the third, when, you know, there's barely a shade.